Hi everyone, this is Rakesh here and once again welcome to my tutorials. In this tutorial we are going to solve one of the problem statement which is related to shorting. Okay, and this question is asked in many big companies. So what exactly the problem statement is? So problem statement is nothing but there is one array has been given to you and in that some numbers are there. Okay, in our example 0 to 2 numbers are there, 0, 1, 2 our numbers are there. Now what exactly you need to do, you need to short this array, or you need to place 0 at one side, 1 at one side and 2 at one side. Okay, and you need to solve this problem using the in place method. Means you cannot use the extra array, you need to swap it in that array only and you have to sort it. Okay, so that is the problem statement which we are going to discuss in this session. So what exactly the output I needed over here? So let's say for example I have over here, this is the array, and if I have written some function to give the output, then what exactly the output I required over here? So I required the output 0 0 1 1 1 and 2 2 2 like that. Okay, so this is the problem statement, this is output, you need to get it from your function or whatever the program you are writing. Okay guys, so guys, now let's solve this problem. So how we can solve this problem? We can solve this problem with the help of two pointers. Okay, so what exactly that method is? So method is nothing but over here what we will do, we will take two pointers over here, one pointer and another pointer. So let's say for example this is my I pointer and this is my J pointer. Okay, and we are going to solve this problem using the O of n square complexity, time complexity. So using that method I am going to solve this problem statement. And now you can question over here, I don't need O of n square complexity. So guys, if you have that kind of method in which we can swap it, or I can solve this problem using the in place method, and I have the O of n or less than the O of n complexity, then let me know in the comment box. Okay, so what exactly your logic, or maybe you can write it some program and you can comment the that link of program in the comment box. Okay guys, so let's see what exactly over here we are going to do, or let me come back to my original solution which we are going to discuss over here. So what exactly I am going to do, I am going to take two pointers, pointer I and pointer J. Okay, and I will compare I with value of all the J. Okay, means this J will keep on moving and keep on comparing with the I will be over here only. Okay, once the J is finished over here, then I will move to the next, and J will move to the your I plus 1. Okay, so let's say for example my I is over here, so I will compare all the value over here. Now once J is finished, then my I will move to the next index which is nothing but this one, and J will be moved over here, or it will start from over here. Okay, so J will be always your I plus 1 and I will be whatever the incremented value or incremented index is there. So this is how you need to do, and this is what the logic I am going to do. Okay, so what exactly I am going to do over here? So I will take I over here and J over here, and I will swap the values of the indexes. And in what condition I need to swap the value? I need to swap the value in condition of when ARR of I, okay, greater than ARR of J. Okay, and one more condition you need to take care, last swapped value should be equal to your ARR of J. So in this condition what I am going to do, I am going to move, or I am going to swap this I and J value. Okay, so this is what I need to do. Now now you can question that what is the last swapped value? Last swapped value is nothing but this is ARR of J. Okay, ARR of J, wherever J is pointing, so that is nothing but your last swapped value, and this we will keep maintaining every iteration. Okay, and initially this value will be get initialized with the minimum value of my array. So this is the thing you need to take care. And guys, whenever this condition is met, then j will stop there only, and again it will increment the I. It won't move further for the other indexes. Okay, so this is the thing you need to take care. Now next thing, I can say that in what next condition is there where we can swap the two indexes. So let's say for example, this is what I have made the condition. So in this condition also I can swap the two indexes value. Okay, now you can question over here, what is the difference between this and this? So the difference between this and this is, so if this condition is only meeting, okay, then my j is keep on moving till the end of my array, and whatever the index which satisfy at the last, that index will be get swapped it. Okay, so this is nothing but this one. Now in this case, wherever this condition is met, okay, then it won't move further, it will swap that only, and it will come back over here with the wherever the I is pointing, and it will increment the I. But in this condition it will swap the last satisfied index. Okay, so you will understand in a moment what exactly I'm trying to say over here. Okay, so this is the thing over here, and in every iteration, in this iteration also and in this iteration also, we will keep on updating the last swapped value. Okay, now next thing what you need to take care, whenever ARR of I, okay, is equal to ARR of j. Okay, in this condition, if this condition is satisfied, then we need to update only last swapped value. We do not need to swap the indexes. Okay, so this is the thing you need to take care, and if you take care of these things, then you will be able to sort this array. Okay, so let's solve this array. So what exactly we are going to do? So first we are going to take over here I pointer, and this is my j pointer, and j will be always your I plus 1. Okay, so this is the thing you need to take care. Now let's say for example, initially I is pointing to my 0th index, and j will be point to your first index, because I plus 1 is nothing but your j. So what is my I is nothing but 1 greater than 0, correct? Okay, and what is my last swapped value? Last swapped value, initially in the first iteration it will be minimum value, so minimum value is nothing but your 0. Okay, and what is my ARR of j? ARR of j is nothing but your 0, correct? So this condition is satisfied. So what exactly happen over here? So this will become 1 and this will become 0. Okay, and let me update over here, my last swapped value is 0. Okay, now my since I told you that this condition is satisfied, so j won't move further. So what exactly happen over here? So I will be getting incremented and j also will get incremented over here, so j will be always I plus 1. Now over here what exactly happening? So 2 greater than 2, because I am comparing this index with this index. Okay, so is it true? No, it is not true. And what is my last swapped value? 0 is equal to 2. So this is not satisfying my any condition, so I won't take care of this condition. I am not doing anything. Now next thing what I am going to do, I am going to increment the j. So j will come over here, so 1 greater than 1. Okay, and same thing this one, correct? And so over here no condition is satisfying, only this condition is satisfying. So what I am going to do over here, let's say for example, anyways this is going to update further. So this value got changed over here. Okay, now sorry, this value won't get changed over here. This value will be as it is. I'm not going to change over here because I'm not swapping anything, so this will be as it is. So my j will move over here, so I will come over here, this one, and this is this equal to, so this condition is true. So this condition is true means this condition is true, so j won't move further. Now what I will do, I will make it 0 and I will make it over here 1. Okay, so what exactly happen, I will move over here, I will move over here, j will be over here, correct? So let me iterate over here also, and last updated value, last swapped value also will be 0, correct? Because this value ARR of j only I have swapped it, so that is the reason it came over here. Okay, now I will compare 2 greater than 1. Yes, it is true. Okay, and what is my last swapped value? Last swapped value is nothing but your 0 is equal to 1, because ARR of j is this one. So is this condition is satisfying this one? No, it is not satisfying. This condition is satisfying. So what happens, my j will keep on moving. Okay, so I will move over here, j over here also, correct? J over here also, it will be get moved, or it will be get compared. Again I will compare over here, this is also not satisfying, correct? Not satisfying, only this condition is getting satisfied. Now again j will, I will move over here, again I will move over here, so 2 greater than 2, 2 greater than 2. Okay, and again my over here, this will be get compared. Again I will be come over here, so 2 greater than 0, correct? So this is what happening over here, 0 is equal to 0, correct? So over here this condition is meeting, so my last swapped value will be get updated over here again 0. Okay, and this will be get replaced, and this will be come over here, correct? So this is the thing happening over here. Now next thing what happened, again my I will move over here, and j will be over here only. Okay, now be careful over here. So what is happening over here, I greater than 1, and what is my last swapped value? Last swapped value is nothing but your 0 is equal to 1. No, it is not true. Okay, not true. So my this condition is only get satisfied. Okay, so this condition is only get satisfied, so my j will keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving over here. So this is what happening. Okay, this is not true. So over here this this will happen. Okay, and over here 0 is equal to 1, correct? So this condition you need to mark it right now. Now next thing what happened, j will come over here, so this will come over here. Okay, so this is not satisfying, so last satisfied value is what, this one, or last satisfied condition is what, this one, correct? So this one, so which satisfying the this one. Okay, so in this condition what we need to do, we need to only update the last swapped value. So last swapped value is nothing but this one. Okay, 1 last swapped value. Now and last swapped value in this case will be what, in this condition last swapped value will be your ARR of I. Okay, so in this condition last swapped value will be this one. Okay, ARR of I, whatever the I is pointing, so that is nothing but your last swapped value. Okay, now let me go further. Okay, let me go further. So where exactly I am I is over here, j will be over here, correct? So again I will compare 1 greater than 2. No, it is not true. Again my j will move over here. Okay, j let me write properly. So j will be over here, 1 greater than 2. No, it is not true. Again 1 greater than 2. So keep a note of this. Okay, and what is my last swapped value? Last swapped value is nothing but this one only, 1 is equal to 1. So this condition is satisfied. Okay, so this, if I will change over here, doesn't matter and it won't impact anything, correct? So my last swapped value will be over here 1, correct? Now j won't move further, so I will come over here, j yes, correct, it won't move, it will swap it and it won't move further. Now I will be over here, j will be over here. So what is happening over here? 2 greater than 2, no, it is not true. Okay, this condition is getting satisfied, but j needs to keep on moving for the next. Okay, so what happens over here? So j will move over here, so j will come over here, correct. 2 is greater than this one, so what happens over here? J last swapped value will be get updated. Okay, last swapped value will be get updated because over here this condition is not getting satisfied, this condition is not getting satisfied. So this was the last condition in which this got satisfied. Okay, or sorry, it won't move over here. So what happened when this in this condition only 2 is greater than 1. Okay, and what is my last swapped value? Last swapped value is this one, so this will be get interchanged over here. Okay, so this will be get interchanged over here, and this will be what I will be over here and j will be over here. So it will keep on checking and it will give the me sorted array, which is nothing but your this one 0 0 0 1 1 2 2 2, like this. It will give the me output. Okay guys, so guys, let's see the practical program in which first I am going to explain how my program is getting executed. After that, what I am going to do, I am going to explain in depth what exactly the piece of code I have written. Okay, but let me show you the very first time and very briefly what exactly I have code written, so that you can correlate the execution part and the code. Okay, so this is the main function and this is the input I have taken, and after that I have taken or I have written the short function which will give me the final output sorted array. Okay, over here you can see this is a short function in which I am going to take the array whatever I am passing and then size. After that, what I am going to do, I am going to take one variable last swapped variable in which I will store the what exactly the last time I have swapped value. Okay, so that I am going to store in this last swapped variable. Let me repeat once again. I have taken one last swapped variable in which I am going to store what was the last value I have last time swapped it, so that I am going to store in this variable. And the very first time I will initialize with the minimum value, and this minimum value I will get it from this function, which is nothing but this one. You can see over here this function will give me the minimum value. Okay, so after that, what I have done, I have taken two variables. You can see whether I need to swap it or not. That is going to done by this indicator. Okay, and this variable will give the index, what index I am going to swap it. Okay, after that I will take two pointers I and j. Okay, j is nothing but what exactly it will do, it will I will point over here and j will keep on comparing with this value. When I becomes this one, then j becomes this one. Okay, and when j will get end, then my I will get increased over here and j will become this. Like that it will keep on comparing. So all these values will be get compared with this value. Okay, whatever the I is pointing. So this is how this code will get executed, or this program will get executed. Okay, so you can see over here the I while loop I have written like this, and j while loop I have written like this. Okay, now this piece of code I have written some conditions, in which condition I need to break this loop and in which condition I need to do not. Okay, so let's understand this one as well. So whenever my I value, means I is pointing to the pointer or index, that value should be greater than j value, whatever the j is pointing, and that j value should be equal to my last swapped value. At that time I will break this one and I will store the swap index, means I need to swap that index, and that swap index will be get stored with the help of this j value, j, whatever the j index is there, so that is going to store over here. Okay, this condition is going to execute when this value is greater than this value, but this value is not greater than this one, or sorry, not equal to this one. Then at that time this condition is going to execute. Okay, in a moment you are going to understand this, all the conditions why I have written, and this condition is going to execute when both the I and j is equal. At the time this is going to execute, and this shows that, or this indicates that I'm not going to swap it. Okay, so this is the part I have done over here. This is my first while loop got breaked over here, and after that I have written the whether we need to swap it or not, that logic I have written. So swapping thing I have done over here, and over here I have done the or I have written the logic to store the last swapped variable. Okay, so this value or this variable is going to have the value like this in this condition only. Okay, so over here I am storing the last swapped variable value. Okay, after that I have nothing done, just printing. Okay, so let's understand how my program is getting executed. So guys, you can see over here, this is my input. Okay, and my control, how exactly it will go. So control will go like that. I will point over here, j will keep on moving, okay, till my condition is not satisfied and while loop is not break. Till that time it will keep on moving. After that, once the j is finished over here, the I will get increased over here, and this value is get compared with this one. Okay, this value, and same way I will keep on moving the I, and j is keep on comparing. So I is will be your whatever the incremented value, and j will be I plus 1. Okay, so that is the thing you have to take care. So I hope you have understood. So when I will move over here, then j will be over here. So this all the values will be get compared with this one. So this is how the control will go. Okay, so in short, this is what I want to tell. So in same way, this control everything I am going to explain. So let's say for example my I is 0, so of course j will become 1 because j is nothing but your I plus 1. So I is pointing over here, so you can see over here I is 1. Now j will becomes what? This one. So j is this one. Okay, now last time swapped value is what? At the very first time, last time swapped value is 0. Okay, now maybe you can ignore this this part. Okay, this part, just this is for just a debugging purpose and for your understanding purpose I have written over here. Okay, you can have a eye on this this value. Okay, swapped index and the last time swapped index. Okay, so this is the value which you need to take care. So this is nothing but your last time swapped value. Okay, now let's begin with the comparison. So over here you can see this is I, this is my j. Now what I told you, whenever this I value is greater than this one, okay, this one, then I'm going to swap it. So you can see over here, this is greater than this one, correct? So it is going to swap or not. So let's hold on. It is greater than this one, correct? I is greater than j. So yes, true, first condition is true, and this should be, j should be equal to my last swapped value. So last swapped value is first time what? 0, which is nothing but your minimum value, correct? So this is going to swap it. Okay, so this and this will be get swapped, and the final output will be this one. Okay, so my last swapped value is nothing but your 0. Okay, in the first iteration, and which condition is going to execute? Let me show you over here. So this condition is going to execute. Okay, now after that, now I'm going for the next iteration. Now in the next iteration the input will become this one. So I will be over here, I will be over here, and j will be over here. Okay, so this is going to compare. So you can see over here, is this greater than this one or not? Okay, no, it is not greater than this one. Now this will be get compared with this one. So again this condition is not true because I is not greater than j. Okay, so not true. Now after that this is going to compare with this one. Okay, so this is greater than this one. Okay, so which condition is going to true? So this condition is going to true, and I will hold this this index in the swap index. Okay, so this condition is going to true over here. So this will I will hold this index I will hold in the swap index. So at least I need to swap this one. Okay, but I will keep on searching till the my last element. Okay, I am going to search whether I have any more element lesser than or not. So what I am going to do, I am going to compare with this one, with this one, and with this one. So first time I will hold this one. Okay, this index, and after that I will keep on checking this one. So I will come over here, after that I will here, and then I will come over here. Okay, so now this will be my last my swap index will be get updated with this index rather than this index. Okay, I'm not going to swap with this one, I'm going to swap with this one. Okay, so my last swapped index will be get updated with this one because I will have this value also which is less than this value. Okay, so you can see over here last swapped value is nothing but your 0. Okay, now you can see my 1 is got replaced over here, so output becomes this one. Okay, now let me move forward. So over here I becomes what, my now 2. You can see over here, now this will get compared with this all this one. Okay, and 2 will be get over here replaced or will be get swapped. You can see over here this will be get swapped. So you can see over here the output becomes this one, and my last swapped value will be this one. Okay, now let me move over here little bit. Now in the next iteration my input will becomes what, this one. So I becomes 3, j becomes 4. Okay, so this one will be get compared with this value. So whether it is true, no, it is not true. Over here it is not true, over here it is not true, over here it is not true, over here also it is not true, means nothing is going to swap. So you can see where no swapping is done. Now you can say over here which condition is got executed in my code. So in my code this condition got executed. Okay, so over here I said that no swap indicator, and over here this also will get set with the -1. So you can see over here this piece is not going to execute, so this piece is going to execute. And over here in the last swap index or in the last swapped variable, what I'm going to store, I'm going to store the array or whatever the I is pointing to the variable or value, that value I'm going to store it over here. Okay, so that is the thing you need to take care. So this is will be get stored. Now after that I will becomes maybe my output is this one. Okay, now my I will come over here. Now this will get compared with this one, and this one, so it will get replaced it over here. Okay, and you can see over here my condition got replaced and the output becomes this one. Okay, after that what happens, this one is going to compare with this one, and this one, so this is going to replace with this one, so my output will become this one. Now after that what happens, my I becomes this one, this will get compared with this one. Okay, no swapping will happen. Okay, you can see where no swapping has been done. Now after that what happens, you can see over here it will keep on comparing with this one and this one, so my output becomes this one. So like that it will keep on comparing and no swapping will happen till my I reach over here. So this is how the sorting will happen. and you can see the ultimate output is this one 0 0 1 1 1 like that. So I hope guys you have understood how exactly my code is running, and how exactly my output I got it, and I have written the program. So once again let me repeat what exactly the code I have written. This is my input, you can see, okay, and now this is my sort function. In this sort function I have taken two inputs, array and the size of array, and I have taken over here last swapped variable, in which I will store the whatever the last time I have swapped it, that value I have stored in this variable, and at the very first time I will initialize with the minimum value, okay, and this two while loop I have written, and these are the condition I have just right now explained, okay, and this is the thing I have written for the swapping logic, and this is I have written to store the my last swapped value, okay, to store the last swapped value, okay, and ultimately I am returning just printing over here. So this is the program I have written, and guys the complexity, or I can say that time complexity of this algorithm is O of n square, but this is in place algorithm. In place algorithm means I cannot use other than this array only, okay, this array only I have to use, other than that this I cannot use, means other container I cannot use. So that is the reason I have O of n square complexity, and that is the only problem statement I have. Okay guys, so this is all about this program, and I hope you have enjoyed. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and now I have assignment for you. So what exactly the assignment is? So assignment is nothing but you need to give the output in this manner, reverse order, 2 2 and then 1 1 1 and 0 0 0, like that you need to give the output. And one more thing, you can tell me whether this problem statement can be solved with the help of quicksort or not. And third thing is nothing but what is the time complexity of the quicksort. So that is the thing you have to tell me in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching for the video. Bye bye, take care.